Hello everyone, welcome back to a new day, a new video, and I know it's been a while. I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been over a month since my last video. I'm checking right now. But today we are doing this is going to be like a two-parter kind of thing. We're doing a part 1 of my 10 different styles kind of thing that I was doing. I made a post about it about a month or so ago, or 3 weeks ago. I'm checking right now. The last video was a month ago. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I technically have 7 of the styles done already, but you won't see the rest until the next video. I still have 3 more to finish. And I didn't make, I was originally just going to include my style within these, but I decided to swap that out for something else. But I might just end up putting my style back in exchange for something else. It really just depends. But yeah, we have the first 5 styles in this video, and I kind of did these with I just put them all on a wheel and I spun the wheel. So yeah, the first style we have is actually the Cookie Run Kingdom style. And to be perfectly honest, this is probably my least favorite out of the 5 that I did for this one. It's not bad, but it's not great. I feel like I could have done a lot better on it. I guess I was just not feeling it the day I was drawing this. So yeah, I actually lost, well, no, I didn't lose it, but my Apple Pencil died. And so I got a new one, but for a while I couldn't make art. I had to borrow my dad's. But the thing, he always uses it too. So yeah, I had to borrow his in order to make some art. And but I got a new one, so yay. Now as for the style, I actually don't really play Cookie Run Kingdom. I go back and forth with it. When I first started playing it, I played it a lot. It was this game and Genshin that I was obsessed with. I'm still obsessed with Genshin and everything, but I kind of go back and forth with this game. I don't know why. Sometimes I just forget about it. But I really love the character design and the art style and stuff like that. So, and I wanted to include art styles that I liked, so that's just what I did. And I know I said it's my least favorite, and it is, but I don't hate how it looks. I think it's cute. I still feel like I could have made it match the style a bit more. But yeah. But it is what it is. I think it looks fine, or I think it suits the character. So yeah, and we're gonna move on to the next style. Okay, so the next style we are working on is probably the one that I had the most fun with, and I'm not 100% sure if I got it accurate, but it's the one that I'm the happiest with out of the 5 in this, and it's Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. So Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is actually my current favorite anime / manga. I haven't finished the manga yet. I watched the anime first. And I'm still waiting for the rest of season 2 to be released. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it in full when it's all released. So yeah, but I adore the style for the anime, the official art, the manga, whatever it is. I just adore the style so much. I think that Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is just really fun, really cool. And I like it a lot, and it's a little weird. It's a little fresh at times too, but you know what? It's fun. That's how I would describe it. I just really enjoy it. So even though I'm very happy with how this drawing turned out, I think it's really, really cute and really just adorable. I still feel like I didn't get the style down correctly. Well, for the most part, anyway. Especially when it comes to the coloring, I guess. I looked at a lot of references, a lot, and I feel like a lot of the references had more dramatic lighting when I was trying to go for a more neutral lighting, I guess. But I really tried my best to look at the colors and the references that I found and try to put it in here as best as I could, and also have it match with Soupy and her color palette. And all of that. I think my favorite part is the eyes and the hair. I think she looks really, really cute. I really like how warm the colors are usually. My color palette, I don't know how to describe my color palette. It's usually just really like bright and saturated colors that I use. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say it just leans on like warm or cold colors. It's kind of just all over the place sometimes. But I really love the warmness of the colors in the official art, and how bright they are, and just like how it's just like so many colors. It's like almost like sensory overload, whatever. But it's really cool, and I really enjoyed drawing in it. It was really fun. I think she looks really cute. Like I said, it's probably my favorite out of all of the ones that I did, and I would definitely draw it in this style again, and I'd probably continue to study this style a lot more too. Okay, so this next style isn't really like retained to like a certain thing, I guess we could say, like a certain show. It's kind of like just like a thing in general, and it's something that like I think that's really, really cute and really, really fun, and I really wanted to give it a try. As you can see, I had to like bring in one of the Ibis Paint like references to get the pose down and that. And like I said, I'm not sure if I got this style 100%, but I tried my best. I tried my best with all of these. And this one is like the 90s anime kind of style. So this style is very much like Sailor Moon-ish. I guess that's really the only style that I could compare it to, especially like with the references that I found. It was just a lot of Sailor Moon and stuff like that. But yeah, so I guess we could call it a Sailor Moon style, or just like 90s anime, shoujo, whatever you want to call it. But this is probably my second favorite that I made. I think she turned out really cute. She looks like a magical girl by the end, which I think is really cute. So a lot of the references that I found, like I said, they were Sailor Moon. I found a few Powerpuff Girl ones, and this was mostly fan art, I guess. But I really just like love the way this style looks, and it's really cute, very soft. There's a lot of noise in it as well, which I think looks really cool. I found a few like references of Miku even in this style. The line art was pretty simple. It's just like how to describe it? There's no line variation in the references that I found, but yeah, that's all I have to say about the line art. The colors were pretty simple too. The shading was really simple, which I'm very glad for. I'm glad that this was an easier one. The eyes are my favorite part. I like that the hair is always like kind of floofy and all of that. Like I said, I love the noise texture, and yeah, I really feel like she could be a magical girl at this point. Like, she's supposed to be technically like some sort of clown, acrobat, circus performer kind of character, but after this she could 100% be a magical girl. Okay, so we have 2 more characters after her, so I'm gonna leave you guys to watch the rest of the speed paint, and I'll see you with the next character. Okay, so this next style is one that I just had to include. I've been obsessed with this style for many, many years, probably more than half of my life. And it is the Sonic the Hedgehog style. Just like, there's no like one thing in specific, just the style in general. And I will admit that for this one, I did end up being a little lazy with the pose and stuff is not going to stay the same as you see it right now. But I was kind of lazy with this one. I kind of just drew her as I would always draw Sonic characters, so I wasn't really following a specific style from a specific game. So yeah, I think today was just like, that day was not a good day for me, I guess. Or I was just like having a hard time. I don't know. I really don't know. I just kind of drew her how I always draw my Sonic characters. But I feel like she looked really cute still. I really like how her pigtails came out. I think she looks really, really cute. and she's my little kitty. I always imagined her as a tuxedo cat, so whenever you see her like in like animal form, she's gonna be a tuxedo cat. I kind of want to draw her in like the style that I usually draw like cats in, like my Miku drawing, like my Miku cat drawing, and my like Hello Kitty one that I did. I think I did both of those for shorts. But yeah, I would like to draw her in that style too. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about right now. We're about to go on spring break. I have a project to work on that is going to be due the day we come back from break. It's on the Renaissance and stuff like that, and I gotta do something like artsy to like put into it. So I'm gonna attempt at sculpting something, and like everybody else is drawing something, and like I want to be unique. I don't want to just draw something, so I'm gonna attempt to sculpt something, and if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter and make a PowerPoint, because that was also an option. Also, I don't know if y'all can tell, I'm pretty sure you can, but I am tired. The past couple nights I have not been sleeping well. Like, I was at school today, I'm like trying to like stay half awake, and it's just bad. So yeah, we are almost done with this character, or I mean this style, I guess is a better way of saying it. So I will leave you guys to watch the rest of the speed paint, and we'll move on to the next character, or style. I keep saying character because I'm used to that, because we draw a lot of characters on this channel. Okay, so for this last style in this video, it's actually one that, so I didn't watch this show a lot when it was around, or well, I guess it's still around technically, but when it was popular and when it first came out, I didn't watch it a lot. I watched some episodes of it, so I'm pretty familiar with it, and I've seen a lot of fan art of it, and it is the style for Star versus the Forces of Evil. So I'm pretty sure this show was on Disney XD when it first came out. I think it also went on to Disney Channel, but I remember seeing it on Disney XD the most. I didn't watch this show a lot. Me and my brothers, we always kind of just watched like Phineas and Ferb, Lab Rats. What else did we watch? Mighty Med. We also watched what's it called? Ben Zero, Part-Time Hero, and Randy Cunningham, 9th Grade Ninja. That was one of our favorites. Honestly, I have no idea how I remember the names of some of these shows, but like I'm pretty sure if I were to like, well, except for with the exception for like Lab Rats and Phineas and Ferb and Mighty Med, like I'm pretty sure if I were to like remind my brothers of these, they would have no clue what I'm talking about, because I don't know, these were older, not like super duper old, but like the Disney XD like golden days, as I like to call it. And honestly, I don't know if Disney XD is even still around. I really don't know. I haven't watched any Disney XD shows in a super long time. So yeah, it may not be around anymore. Oh, I remember, we also watched Kickin' It. That was also one of our favorites. We watched a lot of Kickin' It. Looking back at some of the Disney XD shows, some of them were actually pretty dumb. Like Lab Rats and Mighty Med were pretty good. They were good, but they were also like kind of just dumb at times. Like kudos to the actors for having to do all that crazy stupid stuff. But yeah, some of those shows were like super duper dumb. Pickle and Peanut, that was something else. I also remember Crash and Bernstein. That show was also really, really dumb. But what else was there? There was 2 More Eggs, I think was a thing. Kirby Buckets. A lot of these shows were like really, really dumb. It almost felt like a fever dream looking back on it. I also remember BattleBots was on Disney XD, which was fun. Star vs. the Forces of Evil was on there. Gravity Falls. That was technically everywhere. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the styles that you saw today. Part 2 will come eventually, and I hope you guys enjoy looking back at all the art. And I'm gonna go now because I'm tired, so bye!